Hey, everybody. This is Let Me See Your Transcript. Your very favorite history teacher. Have seven, no, six, is it 6 more days until the end of the school year? Um, some school districts around here, they're actually going to be done this week, but we're done next week. And then I think my friend is done a week after, I think. I don't know. I got to double check. But anyway, y'all, I had to come on here because remember yesterday I told y'all that and I put in the description, and I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in over here too. That okay, it's time for us to contact these Congress people. Okay, we protesting, boycotting, is great. But it's time to contact, especially the ones we contact all of them, but especially the ones who are going to be up for reelection. Because right now, the Congress is not checking and balancing like it's supposed to, and courts can do as much as they can, but yeah, and right now the Democrats don't have the numbers. They don't have the numbers, and we need to get them the numbers. And unfortunately, my governor has our next special election to replace former mayor, former Congressman Sylvester Turner, not until November. And then Arizona is not having their special election until September. So they're down to Democrats in the House. Um, and I think is it 52-47, 52 Republicans, 47, is it 48 Democrats. I think there's one, Bernie Sanders, he's independent, but he usually caucuses with the Democrats. And the Qatari plane, the budget, they want to cut Medicaid, and then they want to do a Golden Dome of America. And then now today, I knew he was going to do something when I heard last week that President Trump was going to meet with the South African president, Cyril Ramaphosa. And I said, he is going to try to cheat him like he did Zelensky. And what he couldn't do, but he tried to do to Canadian Prime Minister Carney. The other people like Bukele and the Indian Prime Minister, and I guess the guy from, I forget what the other person is, that came to visit him, they're like him. So those were good visits. Those two visits were good visits. But the other one, he tries to bully them. And if you notice, he always has to have the certain cabinet members on the side. So Vance got to be there because he's loud. He's an attack dog. So is Pete Hegseth, Secretary of Defense. And so it's like he can't have these meetings by himself. Like, I'm trying to figure out where was Biden? Where? Oh, and like, did they always have all these damn people around? It was always them and the vice president. Like, where you did why you did entourage? They gotta remind you what you're supposed to do. Like, I think they're supposed to be to step in when it seems like you can't carry the argument and you look like you're losing. Okay, but it was worse, y'all. It was worse. So here is let me put it in here because I saved it. Wait, I did put it in here. Okay, how to contact U.S. Senate. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to. And this is how to contact your U.S. House. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, U.S. House reps. Okay, because yeah, Um, and this is the thing. I didn't even get a chance to watch. I'm gonna watch it later. I got to figure out how to be in my mindset. Do I need to get some alcohol to drink it responsibly at home by myself, or am I gonna get some Ben and Jerry's chocolate, non-dairy froyo? Because I'm trying to figure out: am I drinking my feelings or am I eating my feelings? Trying to watch this man disrespect the South African president. Cause your white homeboy friend said, "Oh, they're over there being a genocide against the white South Africans." And guess who punk ass was over there in the corner, kind of far away, watching the whole damn thing? Elon. And at one point, it sounded like President Trump was trying to throw his ass underneath the bus. He said, "Well, Elon told me." Wait a minute. You going to what Elon told you? Elon punk ass gave me. I don't think Elon said anything in there. But let me put the link to the video. I got it from the Associated Press. There are other people putting it forward too, but I like the Associated Press, and they fought for their right to be in the room, even though Trump don't like them. And I'm glad somebody did at least ask someone in the room, and Trump got mad because I think it should be brought up to him because someone needs to tell him the truth. He got mad because someone asked him about the Qatari plane. And he said, he got mad to him, "Why are you asking me that right now? We're over here talking about the South African genocide." Well, sir, guess what? The Pentagon came out with a notice saying that they have accepted the Qatari plane. So yeah, that was a valid ass question, and even South African President Cyril Rhamposa said, yeah, he said, because Trump was like, "Well, what's wrong with me taking the plane? It was a free plane. I accept the plane." And then South African President Cyril Rhamposa said, "Yeah, I wish I had a plane right now to give you." Oh, he said, "I wish I had a plane now. I'll give it to you." And the man had brought, because he knows Donald Trump likes cigar. He brought like these top South African award-winning golfers with him, trying to impress you, dude. And you brought out a video, like roll that beautiful beam footage type thing, and then brought out some genocide photographs for the man in white. And the man was like, "Where'd you get this video from?" He said, "Who is this?" I'm just, yeah. So here's the video by the Associated Press. Hey, the sheriff is. Those boards need to sit their asses on somewhere permanent. But the sheriff is. This is the thing. I don't know if you saw my last video. These South Africans who came over probably lied. Well, two of them we know lied on their application, and one of them, he's not. His stepdaughter says he's not a real Afrikaner. He's not descended from the Dutch or the Huguenots that came over there. I guess he's descended from some English people that came later or something. I don't know, but yeah. But that's what he's saying because on the application, that's what that's the part, one of the specifications. You know. Hey, V Harjan. Good to see you. Hold on, I was trying to put the whatchamacallit in here. Did not go? Okay. Okay. There's I think that's the video. I think I put it in there. Um, Actually, no, I think that's my video. Never mind. Oh no, this is the actual video. Let me put that in there. Let me, put that in there. That's it's about a little bit over hours, like 1 hour and 1 minute. Hey, Lindsay. So I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna be uh uh drinking my feelings or eating my feelings trying to watch this man? And I was just like, dude, again, and it's not lost on me that those Cyril Rhamposa, he does have white members of his own like government, and I think one or two of them were there, and they were even saying like, "Hey, this is not. We don't have no instances. You know, we have violence against farmers, but most of them are against African black farmers, not white ones." And then, and it was just like, you know, you got all everybody. You know, Trump's side is white. I don't think I saw nobody that was brown at all. Um, but it's just like he always does this. I noticed this. He always does this with a country that does not. Their first language is not English. He has this very unless they have a personality like him. Like Netanyahu has a personality like him. The prime minister of India has a personality like him. Bukele has a personality like him. If someone else is like, you know, they're meek, honorable, people like them, they're easygoing, he just wants to rough ride shot over them. And I was just like, he's a bully. He's a narcissistic bully. So let me also put the article in here. The Hill. They cover things in Washington D.C. This is their article. I also put a lot of these things in the description as well, because you know me, I'm all about sources and letting you know where I got the information from. Because you might want to go back and say, let me look at this. Maybe you don't have to take my word for it. You can actually go to the sources yourself. I'm just giving you my commentary. But it's just, I'm going to show you. And the thing is, I'm getting upset just from articles, the short videos I see, the pictures that I see. I haven't even seen the full video, y'all. And I'm doing a video already. I know I'm going to be mad. I know. And my thing is, where's that guy named Trevor Noah at? Baby, you need to come up out here. This your time to shine. We need to know some shit about South Africa. And I believe his grandma still in there too. So, okay. Sorry, do a special or something. Take us on a tour. Because somebody lying. When was the last time Elon was even in the whatchamacallit? And I really do think that is the model of that Qatari plane that he has in front of that man. Because I was looking at the video, I said, why are we watching? Because he always has that setup. The cameras are in front of these two chairs, right? And I kept looking at the thing like, I kept saying, why they got Air Force One right there? Because I've never seen, I never seen it before. I said, wait a minute. That was the Qatari plane. And then the Pentagon, they said earlier, got me mad about, Pete Head said, the Air Force has acquired, they're going to take hold of the plane. And I'm thinking like, Article 1, Section 9 of the U.S. Constitution says the president has to get permission to get that plane. So I'm also going to be looking at because right now I think he's also doing things that's distracting because they're trying to get the budget bill done. The Rules Committee, they met after the budget people because they want to make sure that they introduce it on the floor for a vote, right, in the House. But then that means somebody else in Congress who just got blindsided that the plane arrived today, they need to go send something to Pete Hegseth and say, baby, you need to come on down here and talk to us. Who told you can take this plane today? You did not ask our permission. The president didn't ask our permission. You don't take gifts from other foreign powers. And someone else made a really good suggestion in the one of the videos from, I believe it was the ABC News, and this man is a former military person. He said, think about the expression, beware of Greeks. Hey, y'all, beware of Greeks bearing gifts. This plane still has to be retrofitted to be Air Force One. It's not, he can't use it right now. And then he's supposed to be able to use it when he leaves. I'm like, no, them gifts supposed to stay here with the United States of America. He ain't taking the Golden Dawn when we leave. He ain't taking the Space Force when we leave. I still don't know what they do. And someone else in another video said it's that's for security, surveillance and stuff reasons. But let's say for legal reasons, you showing the United States can be bought. That's why President Cyril said, I wish I could play right naked to you. When me call me to me, I'm supporting genocide over here when I know it's not happening. Because your homeboy over there told you. You ain't got no fact checkers? And one of your sources for them images you showed, the man pulled out, there was a TV behind the South African delegation. And he was like, here's a video. And then the South African president was like, what you finna? Like, blindsided the man. You didn't tell him, like, hey, I got some stuff I want to show you. Because I'm sure that man would have brought his own video and his own tape. And matter of fact, like, hey, come on. Matter of fact, if Trump if he acted right, but they probably lying anyway. Them 49 South African refugees. Okay, let's bring them on in here. Y'all tell me what's been going on with y'all. 2 of them is lied on the application. There weren't no farmers. One co-owns a honey badger mining company, and the other one had an unsuccessful IT business. Yeah. So if they lying about their jobs, they probably lying about violence too. Show me where you got show me the proof that you were violence against you. You got a police report. You got WhatsApp text messages. You got emails. Show me something. And it's not, I don't know who does this, but y'all giving a picture to Trump and then having him show other folks, that is not good. We don't believe nothing y'all say. No image y'all put up at all. But yeah, I want y'all to see, this is a screenshot from the video. And look at what, he's like, he got to turn around and look, and they got the video, y'all. The man is like, where you get the video from? Where is this at? He said, yeah, my people say, and then he brought out this image right here. And this is just one. He gave the man a whole stack of papers. The man was like, where you get this stuff from? And he was like, oh, this is not even, he said, and then he started explaining, he said, oh, this information that you have here, these are from small minority parties, and they are upset with the majority government. We do allow smaller parties to exist in our country, but they're the ones who are putting basically propaganda. This other group, I guess it's their version of MAGA. And so they putting out these images and trying to say, oh, they're being, persecuted, all these, things is happening to them, and it's not really happening. And in a majority country where most people are Black, most of the victims of the violence to farmers are to Black farmers, not white farmers. And even someone else has said, it was someone else, I think, who had the question there. They were saying, President Trump, what do you say to um, President? I think it was President Rhamposa, because other countries, including his own, have said that there's no genocide in South Africa, but you have welcomed South African refugees, and that's when he started bringing out the video and them pictures. And then look at this picture. This is another screenshot from the video. He got the man with several different packs of pictures, and Trump trying to say, "Look at the evidence." And it's like, sir, where did you get these from? Because it's all about sources. And do you even know he doesn't even know the political dynamic of South Africa to understand what he is giving. And then Trump, he gonna throw Elon on the bus. So what? Elon told me. Well, Elon is here. I mean, I don't want to have to bring him in over here, but he's the one that told me. I just like, did you just throw Elon on the bus? But you know what? I would have threw Elon all the way all the way over on the fucking bus. You know what I did then? I would have made Elon come up there and talk to the South African president and tell him what he knew. And you know how Elon talks when he in a goddamn room, or when he doing an interview, he's always tripping over his words. He would be so nervous. Look at this picture. I know. Look at him. Someone caught this picture of him. Look at him. Look at him. This is Trump people that Stephen Miller, but his little bald head. He in the front. But that's all Trump people right there. I'm just like, look at the expression. I just want to knock Elon. I just want to slap Elon face off. You a smug bastard. All this shit you done started. And people ain't even farm. My thing is this, you a fucking billionaire. Why didn't go to your star city where SpaceX shoots up into space from, and you house them over there? How come they going to all these other different countries? How do you know these people are not part of some type of clandestine foreign terrorist group that you are backing? I don't trust you, Elon. I don't. I really don't. And I'm just like, he brought out pictures and video. And then on top of that, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm gonna have to go back to this. And then I kept looking at the picture, and I said, does he got the model Qatari plane in front of this man? I'm like, you a kid with a new goddamn toy. You don't know what the hell to do. He probably did, because it does look like he's saying, hey, the Qataris gave me a plane this big. And I was like, I ain't never seen that before. I'm like, I'm tired of him. He doing all kind of stuff every day. I'm trying to keep up. You went back and smooth and got all these gifts from the Saudis and the Middle East last week. Then you came back. You want to talk and sway these Republicans who don't want to vote for your budget bill. The Dems are trying to figure out how to squash your goddamn bill using the Rules Committee, and the Senate over there confirming people. I'm so disappointed in Cory Booker. I didn't know he had a prior relationship with Jared Kushner's father, who, by the way, was in jail for fraud and then got out. And I believe he also got pardoned by Trump during Trump's first term. And then Trump recommended him to be ambassador to France. And guess who was the only Democrat that voted for Jared Kushner's father? Cory Booker. Yeah, the man who gave us the 25-hour filibuster. But I believe that once upon a time, Jared Kushner's family, they were Democrats. And when Cory Booker was running for mayor of Newark, I think, Jared Kushner gave to his campaigns. I guess this was him giving his local friend support. So yeah. So y'all, please look at the article, look at the videos that I have in the description. When I get in my right mindset, maybe I'll do some more commentary on it. But please, 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 please contact your Congress people, the U.S. House, U.S. Senate. Cause yeah, marching, yes, fine. Boycotting, yes, let's keep doing it. Um, yeah, because the only thing you have to the thing about it is you the narcissistic people and plus his enablers, you always have to respond with the truth. With the truth, that's what they don't want. It has to be consistent. So, but whew, Lord, just. Mm. But thank y'all so much for listening to me for almost 30 minutes. What you say, Lindsay? Lindsay saying, no, I have a hard time looking at. Hey, ex Freeman, did the South African president give dirtbag some pushback over all the line Donnie did about South Africa? He did give him pushback, but that's from what I read. I haven't watched it. So I'm trying to get in my right mindset to watch it because I know I'm already going to be mad already. Okay? Yeah. Oh, I need to do another video on Christy now because she don't know what habeas corpus is, and I'm like, how are you an executive governor of South Dakota? I learned habeas corpus in high school. That means to present the body. When a writ of habeas corpus is given to a judge, it's written, and then you ask in the court, like, hey, take this person out of jail and present them before us. That's why we can't in this country just lock up people and just throw away the key. You actually have to go through due process. This woman done said, the president is the one that can take habeas corpus away. No, and they had to school her, give her a little government lesson, but they'll give me a little government lesson too. They said, no, Congress is the only ones that can take actually habeas corpus away. And then she gonna say, well, there have been previous presidents who have taken them away. She cites Lincoln. Well, Lincoln was doing a goddamn civil war. We're not in the Civil War. We're in peacetime. And then the Supreme Court said y'all can't even use that Aliens Enemies Act. Okay. So I'm just like, fix it, Jesus. I'm just like, fix it, Jesus. I'm like, this girl, she's just up there. Can you be a lawyer? Can you try to be a cosplay to be a lawyer or something? I'm like, Trump, he picked some good ones, some loyal ones up there, but they dumb. Incompetent. If I hear war making or warfaring one more time from Pete Hegseth, I want to throw a book at him. Lindsay said ink print. She said bootleg inkjet printed pictures. Right. Okay, hold on. Hey, SYT, you need to put General Michael Langley's arson check. He is the modern day Judas. Okay, I'm gonna have to look him up. General Michael Langley. Yeah. I live in England, but they don't classify black people as English, only Brit. So they're Afro-British, right? Or Afro-Caribbean. Yeah, he tried to Zelensky that man. Because my thing is this. I want Trump to go somewhere, and I want someone else to say something about us. Why are you putting immigrants without due process and sending them over there to CCOD? Oh, by the way, I gotta do another video on this. Did y'all know yesterday or day before yesterday? I'm saying these people do stuff every day. Some of it is distraction, but some of it is on purpose because they just don't care about people. You know, either for their financial benefit, their social benefit, their economic benefit, or their political benefit. Um, there were some Asian immigrants that were sent to the South Sudan. Remember, they kept saying like, "Oh, we're going to send some people to Liberia and Rwanda." Well, Libya said no. Libya and Rwanda. So I guess Rwanda. I don't know if they ever call them back. But Libya came out and said, "Oh no, we got problems over here. Y'all don't need to send nobody over here. We didn't make no agreement to accept no migrants from you." So I guess South Sudan, which by the way, South Sudan is in the middle of a fucking civil war itself. And you're gonna send them over there. They're not even from the South Sudan. These are Asian immigrants. You didn't even send them back to their original fucking country. Two people, guess what, y'all, were from Texas. They were in the ICE detention center. Was it, did they say Houston or did they say Texas? So I gotta get some more information about that. So guess what? We got another set of people besides the people that were on those planes that got sent to CCOT already. We got a whole nother plane of people that got sent somewhere else. And watch Kristen ass gonna say, well, they're in those other countries now. We can't make them release them. My thing is, who are these flights? Who are these companies that has a contract to take these migrants across the world? Because we need to find out who they are. They need to be boycotted themselves. You keep taking migrants across the other countries. These people ain't had no due process. We ain't going on your flights. Matter of fact, the flights are already going down anyway. And why did Cash Patel? It's gonna come back and bite him in the butt. They were saying they think he was politicizing the FBI, and you know this fool said, "I am not." He's like, "No, that's not true. My the FBI would not be used for political with something or another." And I'm like, dude, you work for Donald Trump. Is he gonna be okay with you doing that? I need to find out if they ever asked him about him using that private jet to go to them games. That's what I need them to ask. They need to call Pete. Come on up here. We need to talk to you about this jet. Who told you to take the jet? And how come you didn't come over here and ask us? Who did you get permission from? It's who, Lord help us. Okay, well, thank y'all so much for listening to me. And if I get any more information about this case or any other case, anything that's come up, oh yeah, he wants to investigate. He's got such Twitter fingers. He wants Bruce Springsteen, Beyonce, Oprah, and some other people who had supported Kamala Harris to be investigated because he was like, well, how much should she pay them for their appearance? Well, according to the election rules, you're not supposed to pay them. You're only supposed to pay for the company that does like the lighting, the sound, and like their hotel and like transportation. And I believe she said, I read the article, another article said Beyonce did pay for the transportation herself for her group. Or was it Oprah? Well, one of them, they got the money, but that's what they're only allowed to do legally, and they have to submit that information. But now he won't. He met. I'm like, you're the president. Why do you care? Cause a rock star got on his microphone and, told everybody what you felt. Now you in your feelings, your sensitive self. We got a sensitive, narcissistic president. I'm gonna show everybody his big plane. Oh my goodness. And then Boeing is already working on 2 planes. It's not gonna be ready yet. Oh, fix it, Jesus. Let me put these how to contact your congressman back in here again. Uh, mm, mm, mm. There you go. How to contact your congressman again. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.